Hi, good afternoon. Today we have Mr. Sayyed, Solar PV Head of TIMEC. Sir, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Sir, can you please tell us something about TIMEC, how its operations in India, the new products that has been launched in India?
TMEC has been in India for the past 3 years now. This is basically a Toshiba and Mitsubishi Electric 50-50. We are coming from very strong parentage in terms of the Mitsubishi and Electric and Toshiba background. So we have started our operations in India in terms of inverter manufacturing, solar inverter manufacturing in 2013. And since then, now we have done about 1.8 gigawatts in our order book, and we have installed more than 700 megawatts on the field. Plus, we are coming up with some new technologies also for outdoor as well. This facility that we have in India is actually exporting product to the whole world, except in Japan. So this is a facility that has been put up by Toshiba and Mitsubishi Electric as our strong parents from Japan. We have invested about 400 crores in the manufacturing factory for inverters and for motors and drives and UPS systems. For the solar division, we started the operations in about around 2013, and then initially we used to import the product from Japan, but now it is being manufactured in India for the past 2 years. We have crossed 1.8 gigawatts in terms of orders. In the installed base, we have more than 700 megawatts. Plus, the shipments are in excess of 500 megawatts already. So this facility is being used to ship product to all over the world, excepting Japan. And what you see here is the mainstay. It's a 1 megawatt indoor inverter. And we are coming up with the outdoor inverters for 2.5 megawatts, single block with 1500 volts DC. And we are also coming up with a 2 megawatt single block 1500 volts DC indoor inverter. So that's where we see the market going forward in the future.
Sir, can you please share some experience with us regarding Indian subcontinent, where you have already installed and the capacity is running, it's commissioned? What kind of technological challenges you have faced? Because India has very different kind of weather conditions. So what kind of technological challenges you have faced in that? Or rather than installation challenges?
The dynamics of the whole geography, Indian geographies are quite different. So in the north, let's say, especially within Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan has got a lot of dust and wind. So with the wind, you get a lot of dust inside the inverters also, and any moving part. So we try and reduce the fans in such areas, because when the fans run, not only do they consume auxiliary power, they also suck in air with dust and humidity. Now this is a very dangerous combination that you see here, that can impact the performance of the inverter very badly during the long run. Secondly, in the south, we see sometimes low-lying areas where we have a lot of humidity. There also we need to make sure that we provide sufficient humidity absorption kits within the system, and they don't impact the performance as such. So from the geographic perspective, this is the challenges that we see, but we overcome them with technology only.
Can you name one of the biggest project that you have recently completed, and how challenging that was?
Basically, the challenges that are faced are by the EPC guys. We come way below in the food chain, so we normally don't experience the challenges what they do. So for us, we are I mean, the inverters are standard inverters. We don't have many issues. The design is already given to the EPC and the consultant, and we just take the inverters and install them and commission them. So in terms of largest project that we have done, there are several different ones, but with Sun Edison we have done few in Telangana.
Sir, having said that, can you please share now? GST is coming very shortly. Will that impact the solar market? What's your view on that?
GST, I don't know the overall impact. I cannot comment much on that, but then definitely it is going to make matters a lot easier for everybody to function. Normally we waste a lot of time, and time is really an important criterion in any business. So that's the issue. So with the GST we envisage that it will make life a lot easier for all of us, because we waste a lot of time in many aspects of the business and getting the paperwork done, and if it is just single window clearance, it will be much better for us. So we are able to execute our contract much faster in terms of time, and we believe that that's where it's going to be beneficial for all of us, and it will positively contribute to the bottom line.
Can you please tell us about the UL certification you recently received? Can you please tell us more about that product?
UL certification, actually all our products are UL certified, because as you know, TMEC has got a very strong base in the US, and without UL certification you cannot do any business in the US. So we have now installed more than 2 gigawatts in the US, and obviously all these are UL certified products. So we have recently been awarded the Frost & Sullivan Award for the best excellence in quality and processes. In 2014 we got the first one, in 2015 we got the consecutive award. Again, TMEC was selected for the second time. And all that again is basically because of the very high quality standards that we maintain, and we ensure that all our products, which are actually designed by Toshiba, the IGBTs, and manufactured by Mitsubishi Electric, they are absolutely rugged on the field, and there is hardly any failure that we know about in the IGBTs on the market.
Thank you so much, sir, for your kind time.